The best part of the Festival of Lights is that generations of people come through here. And now this will be a permanent part of that tradition. The Festival of Lights wants to thank Con-Vey for this amazing Umpqua River Lighthouse display that just went up. Jeremy and the crew at Con-Vey, you guys, from the beginning now, since 2017, have been involved in producing lights for the festival. It is so great to work with a local partner who loves the Festival of Lights as much as we do.
We really appreciate you guys asking us to do it, and happy to, be a part of giving back to the community.
Brian is definitely the artist behind this. He's got that ability to take that idea that we have and turn it into reality like no one else, and he's definitely the guy for it.
I remember working with you guys on the father of the Festival of Lights display with Kerwin Doughton and the Nutcracker, just drawing lines on a piece of paper, and it's kind of what we did here.
So when designing this, what was fun, or first challenge, was a lighthouse is a big white structure, and you can either overlight it or have this boring outline. And I think the expanded metal, which can reflect light and show substance without being too many lights, should be awesome.
So we just brought you pictures. We went to, so Douglas County played a role in this. We reached out to the Douglas County commissioners and Kelly Trinkle in the office over there and said, hey, we need some really good pictures of the Umpqua River Lighthouse, and they provided them. And then we took those to Brian and Travis and the team, and we laid them out there in front of you, and you could just start seeing the wheels start spinning. What have you learned since like the auto wrapper and some of the other things about what these displays need to be able to do? But from a functionality standpoint, it's important that there's certain elements to the signage that we have to pay attention to.
It's got to be light enough that they can handle it and set it up. And it's got, if it's large like this, over 20 feet tall, it's got to break down so it can be stored and go back together the same way every time.
How would you describe this just a little bit? I mean, if you were to start with it's in 3 pieces, but what else would you say about it as you talk about it?
Actually 4 pieces, because the caretaker's house is a separate piece, which that's done without the expanded, because it gives it the context without taking away from the lighthouse itself.
I wanted this to be undeniably, obviously, the Umpqua River Lighthouse. We could have just had you create a lighthouse, but it's important, since this is in Douglas County, it's in a Douglas County park, that when people see it, they instantly know. So what elements had to be a part of this so that that was true?
One, the proportions, the windows, where the cornices in the top are, or corbels actually. And then I tried with doing it in a slight 3D. As you go past it, the view of the windows in the top will change instead of being just a static flat image.
And again, that makes it unique out here, because most of what we have is a flat 2D display.
I scheduled all the material, planned the work orders for Brian to really bring his idea to life, and I also helped coordinate the partnership with Roseburg Powder Coating on the powder coating finish.
How much time, how much effort, how much brain power went into this?
Overall, we put in 96 total hours in the shop, and Brian was the main focus on that one. We did put a little bit of engineering time into it to bring the drawing to life. Brian did a lot of the shaping, a lot of the cutting of the expanded metal, and the idea of the village house too was really a big part of bringing this whole thing together as well.
A permanent addition to the Festival of Lights. Your great grandkids will come out here someday and see these.
Absolutely, yeah. This is something that we tend to do every single year with our kids, even a couple times, and we make sure we bring them out here, show them what we do as a company and what we do for our community, and we're honored to be a part of it.